Hey, what's up? All right, put that down for a second. Sorry, I like to eat peanut butter a lot. Uh, so beloved, I was just sitting here, right? Eat my peanut butter, and my angelic team started talking to me saying, what y'all say? Oh, okay, thank you. So, you think they just take a break at least just one day? I mean, it is Christmas, right? But hey, it is what it is. But so these specific people, okay, that are trying to step in between. Excuse me, trying to step in between something that's meant for you and someone else, right? And they think that what God has promised to the both of you, right, to have, right? They think that, in their idiocy, they think that them stepping between you two and trying to take this person from you, right? Or sway this person, I should say. They think that them two coming together is going to basically reroute your blessings to them that were meant for the both of you. Absolutely not. That's not how that works. It's not how that works at all. Okay. They also think because their understanding is misconstrued. Okay. They believe that the law of sowing and reaping, right? You reap what you sow, right? They think because in past times, right? 222 on timer, they think that they can do whatever they're trying to do and that they'll be successful at it, and they'll just take on the karma that comes later on down the line, right? Because they think that it'll manifest in a different, next year sometime around this time or something. No, no, absolutely not. Okay, I mentioned back in October, I believe it was October, because see, in the God's calendar, right, the Jewish calendar, right, the beginning of the year starts in September. Okay, the beginning of the year starts in September, right, and that is the true, you know, beginning and end, and on the calendar days and years, right. So they think that they can do what they're trying to do now and they'll be successful. And then they think that they'll catch hell later, right? But they'll still have what they wanted to get. No. I mentioned in October that it's not going to be like it was in past seasons, right? Where you sow, right? And then you have to wait. You know, you know how you have to wait for a seed to grow, right? It takes time, right? It's not like that in this season, at least in this season, right? What God is doing, okay? Whatever they're doing or attempting to do, thank you. Whatever they're attempting to do, okay? They'll catch the backfire basically before they're done doing it. You know what I'm saying? So say that, let's say somebody had a cauldron or something and they was throwing this in there, throwing that, a little touch of this, little touch of that, and they were mixing it and they were doing this and saying what they needed to say. By the time before they're done saying what they need to say, it's gonna backfire. 444 on my timer, as I said that. Before they're done saying, I know you guys see you guys see those orbs? I know you see those orbs. I'd be talking and I'll see them go across and I'd be like, hey, some spiritual team there. I love it. I love it. Anyway, But before they're done mixing and speaking the ill will that they are trying to put out, before they're done, before it's done rolling off their tongue, it's going to backfire, beloved. It's going to hit them and everyone connected to them. You know what I'm saying? So, and I really pray for these people, beloved. I really do. I really do. Like, for real. Like, because hurt people hurt people. I mean, they do. You know, and the way people grew up in these families and what they were taught growing up and they just decide not to do anything different. They decide just to keep on with the traditions of men, 555 saw and there you go, 555. See, something is changing. Something's changing, beloved. Something has changed. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Something has changed. Something's changed, beloved. It's not. It's a new era. I just heard the year of Jubilee. I just heard the year of Jubilee. So so 2024, right? Has already begun for us. Okay, God's children, 2024 has already begun for us. It began in September, right? That's why God is using the rest of this year, right? September, October, November, December, right? The calendar years as we know it. It's using the rest of this year to purge and empty out the last of these negative energies, right? These pains and ailments that we've had or went through, right? It's like the tail end of it, right? So when January, like some of you guys have received your blessings already or started receiving them already, right? Others are going to receive them within the next week to 2 weeks, right? But regardless, when the calendar years as we know it to be, so after New Year's, when 2024 starts, none of this is going into 2024. None of it. Okay? None of these people trying to do what they're doing in the dark, trying to sabotage things for people behind the scenes. None of that's going into 2024. God's not allowing it. So they'll be stuck. So they'll basically be stuck in 2023 when 2024 is here. Do you get what I'm saying? They'll be stuck in 2023 dealing with what they did in 2023, right? It's the beginning of our blessings, our abundance, our businesses, our generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And it's the beginning of their fall. Y'all heard that? It's the beginning of their fall, okay? Which is unfortunate, right? Which is unfortunate. See, people could just as easily decide to do the right things and work together, right? And strive together, but people don't want that. They want to take things from people that they didn't earn, they didn't work for, right? They didn't put in the blood, sweat, and tears for. They didn't put in the time and the, and the late nights and the studying and the fighting, and they didn't put that work in. God is not going to allow them to benefit off of things that they did not put in for. No. It's like somebody coming and it's like a city slicker coming to a farmer to steal all of his crops one day while he's in the house sleep. They come and try to steal all of his crops, everything that he's planted and tilled the ground for and just tended to, right? Took care of, maintained. and then somebody's just gonna come and just take it all away like it's theirs? Absolutely not. No, not gonna happen. So, and look, 10:10 on the timer. The enemy cometh not, but to steal, kill, and destroy. But I come that they may have life in that more abundantly. God's not letting them take anything. Anything. No matter what they think. No matter what they think. It's their thoughts that got them in this situation in the first place. It's what they think that got them in this situation in the first place. Little do they know, and are they paying attention to, is when they thought things before, they were wrong, and then they regretted it, right? That was the moment for people, 144 on 1044. That was the moment for people to realize, like, hey, dang, I was wrong about that, and I was wrong about that, and this, and I have regrets for that. So maybe what I'm thinking right now, I'm gonna regret in the future because I was wrong about this other stuff. Maybe I don't wanna do this. Maybe it's not a good idea. You know, maybe I don't want to be in the pain or any more pain than I'm already in because of what I've done. These are thoughts that don't cross their mind, you know? Washed up? I guess they're washed up. That's what I just heard, washed up. Washed up counterfeit. Who are pulling no punches to get what they want, but they're not going to get it. Regardless of what they think, they're not going to get it. They're going to get something, but it won't be that, right? It won't be what they want. It'll actually be what they don't want. It'll actually be the fears that they have, right? The fears that they have that they don't want to happen are going to happen, right? 12:22 on my timer. So if you're worried about, somebody throwing a wrench in your, stuff, 12:34 on the time, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're worried about that, don't be worried about that, beloved, right? We got a couple more days of this year left, and 2023 will be gone on the calendar as we know it. But others of you already know, our year already began, you know? So, don't trip. My spiritual team said, don't worry, be happy, okay? Just chill. Just chill, all right? All right, I love y'all, beloved. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm about to go do my hair. I'm bored. Good. I'll holla. Peace.